Hey everybody, and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review on my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new 2025 ARC-170 Starfighter. This is set number 75402, it comes with 497 pieces and is recommended for ages 9 and up. We're going to start by taking a look at the minifigures that come in the set, starting with Clone Pilot Oddball. And in my opinion, this is actually a really solid looking Star Wars LEGO minifigure. There's some really nice printed detail on the chest and legs of the minifigure, but my favorite part about this figure has to be the helmet that is included. It is incredibly detailed. I also like the gray minifigure arms, as I feel like they complement the overall white design and gray printing on the figure as well. And as we start to make our way around to the back of the figure, you can see that this figure doesn't come with any dual molded legs, which I do feel like would have been a relatively nice inclusion. But I don't think this makes or breaks the figure's design in my opinion, and he comes with a really detailed back print as well. Removing the helmet of Oddball, we can get a good look at his face print, which I do like overall. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Clone Pilot Jag, who is very similar in design to Oddball. The only difference is the detail found on the helmet. But again, I do like this helmet design, and I feel like it's incredibly detailed for what it is. But as you can see, Jag does come with the exact same chest and leg print, and as we spin him around to the back, you're going to find the exact same back printing that was on Oddball as well. And I do like the consistency in the printing with these figures. Like I said, I find them to be pretty well detailed. The last minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is the Clone Pilot. And again, this is pretty much the exact same figure as the first two, the only difference is the helmet detail. But again, I do find that helmet to be incredibly well detailed, and I do like the small printed elements that are on it. But other than that, this figure does have the exact same printed detail as the first two, and even the same face print as well. But I'll say it one more time, I do like all three of these figures in their own respected rights, and I think they're welcomed in this set overall. The last figure we're going to be taking a look at is an astromech droid called R4P44. And I do like the dark green color and printed detail that is on this astromech droid. But as we make our way around to the back of the figure, you're going to see that he does not come with a back print. And I find this to be hugely disappointing because LEGO has introduced back printing with R2-D2, but R4 is missing the special treatment, and it is a little bit of a letdown in my opinion. With the minifigures out of the way, we're ready to talk about the ARC-170 Starfighter, which I do have mixed feelings and opinions about. There are some things that I really like about it and other things that I think could have been greatly improved. We're going to start by taking a look at the front of the ship, which I do like the design of. Everything fits nicely together and does a good job of mixing smooth and studded surfaces. Taking a look at the front engine detail of the ARC-170, it is rather simple in design, but it does work for the overall aesthetic of the ship in my opinion. The wings of this version of the ARC-170 are a lot smaller than previous iterations, but it does have a rather decent amount of detail on it for being a smaller version of wings that we've seen in the past. The circular red and white piece found on each wing is a printed piece, which is the only printed detail on this set, which is another negative of this version of the ARC-170 in my opinion, as there's a lot of sticker detail to be seen. You're also going to find a green flick-fire missile found underneath each wing, and I do find this to be a relatively nice feature for kids, but you do lose some of the detail for the artillery that is underneath the wings of the ship, which is a little disappointing. Taking a look at the back of the ARC-170, you are going to find some relatively decent detail for the thrusters of the ship, as well as some more sticker detail. There are two really simple brick-built guns found on the back of the ARC-170, and they are on ball joints, which allows for the guns to be moved up and down. Their design is really simple, but they are a nice inclusion to have on the back of the ship. A design element of the ARC-170 I don't like is this bottom piece here. What you're going to see me do is I'm going to take the ARC-170 and spin it around to the side, and I just find the bottom of the ship to be very blocky and flat looking, and it doesn't look really good in my opinion. It doesn't flow with the overall shape and design of the ship, and it just looks really tacky and low quality. The ARC-170 does come with a cool play feature that involves this piece here. If you take that piece and push it side to side, it causes the wings of the ARC-170 to open up. This is a really cool play feature that I think was implemented well into the build. Here's a look at what the ship looks like with the wings opened at the front, and I honestly think that when you're looking at the ship from the front with the wings opened up, it doesn't look too bad. What does look bad are the stickers that are used on the windshields of the ARC-170. They are put on transparent sticker pieces, and when you push them down onto the dark plastic, it causes the white to be muddied up a bit, and I find this to be hugely disappointing. The ARC-170 is able to fit all four of the minifigures that are included in this set, and each one of the cockpits are able to be lifted up, and there's even room for the astromech droid that was included. And I do think that once you have all the clones and astromech droid into the ARC-170, they do fit in relatively nicely and look decent. The 2025 LEGO Star Wars ARC-170 retails for $70. And for me personally, I don't think it is worth that price, and it is specifically due to those sticker pieces on the windshield. I find that to be completely unacceptable in my opinion, and honestly, I don't think I would recommend getting this set. But thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like the video and subscribe for more LEGO reviews in the future.